Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new Diamond Art Club sneak peek. Today I have a sneak peek for a upcoming release this Saturday, and I will be unboxing Tiger Sleeping. This is by Cameron Gray. This is coming in at a 30 by 20 inch or 76 by 50.6 centimeter round diamonds. This is so precious, the Tiger Sleeping, as the name would suggest. Thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this kit over to me ahead of this weekend's drop. And if you are interested in this kit or the other new releases that are releasing this weekend, this kit is releasing on Saturday, April 25th. There are two different release windows. There is an early access window for the Ruby and Diamond tier of the rewards program. That is half an hour early access. So that is at 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern. And then general release is half an hour later. So at 12:30 p.m. Eastern or 9:30 a.m. Pacific. And if this kit or any of the other new releases do sell out during early access, they do always hold back stock for the general release. So thank you so much for Diamond Art Club for sending this over for me to unbox. And I hope you guys enjoy this sneak peek video, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so let's do a really quick tour of the box. Off the bat, we have the render of the artwork here wrapped around the box. This is so precious, such cute artwork. And then you can tell this is a round drill painting because of all the pink branding on the box. There's a little round emblem here. And then on the side of the box here, you just have your color count stats. So this kit has 84 colors. That surprises me a little bit, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust diamonds for a total diamond count of 50,784 diamonds. On the back of the box here, you just have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, all of your warnings, and then you have the image of the original artwork on a few different sides of the box, including this side here in the bottom. In case you store your diamond paintings stacked on top of each other, it makes it really easy to kit up and find your diamond painting later. So yeah, it's just on the side here on the bottom. So let's go ahead and hop right on into this canvas. If this kit happens to be your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, I actually do have a 15% discount code. You are more than welcome to use if you want to. It's Michaela15. Saves you 15% off your first purchase, but totally no pressure to use it. I do make a small kickback if you do choose to use it, so thank you if you do, but totally no pressure if you don't. So when I took the diamond painting out of the box, everything comes in this sleeve here. So we have the canvas, we have our toolkit, and we have our thank you for your purchase envelope. So let's go ahead and actually start with the toolkit here. I really like Diamond Art Club's toolkits. They're very, they have everything you need to get started with your diamond painting. They're going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill kit. So the first thing we have here is Diamond Art Club's Twist and Pick pen. So this pen's a little bit thicker than a normal like stick pen that you'd get in a diamond painting, and there is a cap on here you'll want to take off. This single placer is actually pre-filled with some clear wax. So if you just twist the pen slowly, and eventually the clear wax will come out of the pen here, and it's really nice because you don't really need to refill it that often, and when you do, you just twist it the other direction and you can pop whatever you'd like in the single placer of the pen, which is really nifty. And then you have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you'd like to try multi-placing. Let's see, you also get a bag of baggies. There are about 15 baggies in here, so not enough to kit up your diamond painting, but if you're like me and you like to kit down into baggies, these are really useful. I like to store leftover diamonds in here, whether it be from the end of a project or sometimes when I'm kitting up in an external storage system. I overestimate how big a container size is, and I need these baggies to refill the rest, but there are a good amount of baggies in here and they're really useful. And then you do have a tray here. So Diamond Art Club's trays are really nice and big. They have a lid and a tray stopper and a few goodies on the inside. So the first thing we have here is another plate of the clear wax that comes in the single placer of the pen. You can use this in your multi-placer, you can use it to refill the single placer, anything you'd like to do. And then you, of course, get a plate of Diamond Art Art Club's classic pink heart wax, the OG if you will. There is a thin plastic film on here you'll just want to peel back before you try loading up your pen, but you do get this if you prefer it. And then you also get a thin plastic 7 placer in case you want to be a daredevil and try placing 7 diamonds at a time instead of 4. And then again, looking at the tray here, it's really nice, high walls, has a lid and a tray stopper. And actually what's really nifty about these trays is that these are stackable. So if you have a bunch of these trays and you want to kit up a project in these trays, you totally could. And then you put the lid on and then you have, you can put your sticker label right here, which is super nifty. So that is everything that comes in your Diamond Art Club toolkit. Again, really comprehensive, has everything you need to do your diamond painting. And then we have our thank you for your purchase pamphlet and treasure quest cards. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Okay, so the first thing we have here is all of your, I guess just like really good intro stuff if you're newer to Diamond Art Club. So you have step-by-step instructions in the middle here, tips and tricks, kit contents down here. You have, let's see, save 20% off your first app purchase over here. And then once you've made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can actually join their VIP Facebook group. I definitely just had to take a clearing throat break. You guys did not need to hear that. So yeah, you could join their VIP Facebook group once you've made your first purchase, and it's a lot of fun in there. There's voting, there is, you can share your WIP progresses, your finished progress, not finished progress, but your finished photos, all the fun things. So just some interesting information in case you're newer to Diamond Art Club. And then we have our treasure quest card. Oh, this is a silver card. This is beautiful. What are treasure quest cards? Treasure quest cards are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club that come in the form of a trading card. These come in different rarities. So bronze is the most common and what you're likely going to get with your diamond painting, but you also might get a silver like I did, or a gold, or even a black card, which is the most rare. There is a code on here you'll just want to scratch off. Once you have a certain amount of each of the colors of the cards, and you can redeem for really fun prizes like a gift card or even a custom diamond painting, which I've actually been doing some thinking lately. I'm currently working on my custom from Diamond Art Club. It's a picture of me and my family's dog Zeus, and Zeus turns 11 in May. I'm like 3 rows away from the end. I'm thinking about finishing it in May because he is turning 11 in May. So I'm like, what a great way to celebrate his birthday is by finishing my custom, but maybe you guys will see some more progress on that in the near future. But anyways, so yeah, these are a really fun collectible. You can tell the rarity based on the border here. Also, it does tell you on the back as well as the pattern on the back. You kind of just get used to what each of the rarities look like. But this is the treasure quest card. And then we have our sticker sheet here. So these are all pre-cut stickers, making it really easy to kit up your diamond painting. And if you're like me and you like to put things in logbooks, these are perfect. And then you have another look at that original artwork here. This is so precious. I'm excited to see the sky in this, that really pretty night sky. I think this is gonna be gorgeous. So we have that original artwork. You have a spot for your start and end date up here and all of your stats down here. And then we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels. I think I mentioned this earlier, but the pre-cut sticker labels make it really easy to kit up your diamonds into, again, an external storage system like I do. And it makes it really nifty. So all of the special drills in this kit are going to be listed at the bottom of the color code list. So anything with an AB in front is going to be an AB drill, and then anything with a Z in front is going to be a fairy dust. So it looks like we have a blue, a taupe, actually that's probably more brown, and a white AB, and then for fairy dust, like a pinkish maroon almost color, a light almost purple, but maybe leaning more gray fairy dust, and then a brown fairy dust. We'll take a look at the drills here in a minute. I'm just going based off the sticker sheet, but those are all your pre-cut sticker labels. And let's go ahead and get into the main event. So all of Diamond Art Club's canvases come in a branded dust bag that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Let's go ahead and hop into this canvas. I'm really excited to see it. This feels so much softer than they usually do, which is saying a lot because really truly Diamond Art Club canvases are so soft to touch. This is like incredibly soft. Anyways, let's look at these drills really quickly. Oh, look at those dark colors. It's a little hard to see. I've noticed with the canvases that aren't too huge but have a lot of colors, we have a lot of smaller drill bags in here that you can't really see, but no worries at all. We are gonna look at the drills. as a drill train here in a few minutes, but those are our drill colors. Okay, let me go ahead, take this canvas and roll it backwards. It is totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases because Diamond Art Club does use a poured glue on their canvases, but also if you just let your diamond painting sit out for a little bit, it actually will flatten out on its own, but we do not have a few minutes. Oh, this is really, really precious. Oh, look at the little face on the tiger. Oh my gosh, I can almost fit this full thing in frame, so I don't think today I'm gonna put the entire picture in the screen, but look at his face. It's so pretty. This render is perfect. It's so good. And that sky looks like a lot of fun to do. I do really love a sky. A night sky is really fun. If you have purples in the sky, it's fun. I mean, there's not really any purples in the sky, maybe a little bit. But I just really like diamond painting skies. I don't know why. And then we have flowers. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love the detail of this canvas. This is so pretty. And I really, really love how this is in round diamonds. I feel like a lot of times with a more detailed artwork, we do tend to see it more in square drills because you do get maximum detail with square drills, but I will always welcome a round into the mix, especially if it's a Diamond Art Club round. They're just top tier. So anyways, let's go ahead and do a quick tour of the canvas. So right off the bat, we have Diamond Art Club's branding, Do What Makes You Sparkle. The edging of the canvas is scalloped and poked, and it helps prevent fraying. You have a schematic of all of your symbols. To be honest, in a kit like this, it's all the way down the left side and all the way down the right side, but it's usually the top left of the canvas as well as the bottom right, but this goes all the way down. And then you might be able to tell on here, yeah, I think you can see there are gray lines on the plastic cover. Do not worry. That did not transfer onto the canvas. And by the way, Diamond Art Club uses a very sticky poured glue on their canvases, but the gray lines on the plastic cover sheet are perforated sections in the plastic cover. So if you don't like using release paper, if you don't like using washi tape, you can just work within the designated gray lines and just tear these perforations, and you can diamond paint about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections, and you are good to go. It's very, very nifty. I feel like nifty has been my word of the day over the last like few days. I don't know why it is, but I like the word nifty now. And then over here, we have more important information. So we have the name of the painting, the size, the artist, and the copyright symbol. This is really important. A lot of artwork in the diamond painting sphere does get stolen, and Diamond Art Club legally licenses all of their diamond paintings with all of their artists, meaning that Cameron Gray has given permission for the use of this artwork and is being fairly compensated, which we really love to see. Over here in the middle, we just have Diamond Art Club's social media information. I always recommend you follow them to stay up to date with all the new releases. And then over here we just have your lifetime warranty. So basically, if you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting kit and something happens to your canvas or your drills, you can contact customer support and they will help you out. Man, this is so pretty. This is gorgeous. I love the texture of the fur. I just think it looks amazing. I just feel like this is so full of detail. Like, you are never gonna get bored working on a canvas like this. It is so pretty. As for color blocking versus confetti, let me get you guys zoomed in. We can chat a little bit about that. Let's just zoom in on his cute little snout, shall we? This canvas actually, I think, leans more on the confetti heavy side of things. So confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. I feel like this is a great example. So yeah, you'll have more color changes in a small area. You will be switching out the color in your tray a little bit more often, and you will be getting a great level of detail. I love confetti personally. But sometimes you just need a breather and you need some color blocking, and there is some color blocking going on in the background of this canvas as well. So color blocking is where you have more of the same symbol in a small area. You can pull out your multi-placer, your 7-placer if you will, and just zip right through those sections. Yeah, I feel like it's not a straight one color background, but like you are getting a good like a good amount of color blocking just within the background, just in different colors. So, but I feel like this canvas definitely leans a little bit more on the confetti heavy side of things. But because it's in round diamonds, that almost makes it a little bit more doable, in my opinion. Because I know a lot of people, especially if you're more a beginner, you might be a little bit more scared of confetti. And I feel like it being in rounds, it's just a more doable shape, in my opinion, to diamond paint with. So anyways, okay, let me get this zoomed out and we're gonna take a look here at all of our diamonds. So let me go ahead and get this canvas upside down and let's take a look at these diamonds. So all of Diamond Art Club's drill packs actually have a sticker on them. So this just says Tiger Sleeping. It should say the name of your painting. If you store these drills separate from the canvas in the box they came in, you can match them up later. I always just recommend checking that the drills are correct in all your canvases just to make sure that you ended up with the correct diamonds in your kit. So let's go ahead, open this up. I want to see if we can see the color palette like a little bit better this way. Yeah, we totally can. That's pretty. That's a really pretty color palette. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me move this to the floor. It's kind of dark. It's kind of moody, which isn't my normal MO, but it is so pretty. And I feel like for round drills in these darker colors, they are really gonna sparkle. Diamond Art Club's round drills just have a really freaking sparkly effect to them. Only 2 bags of 310. They're so sparkly when they're on the canvas, and I thoroughly enjoy working with the round drills. So yeah, absolutely stunning color palette. I love all these blues. You guys know how I am with the blues. I love the blues. Give me all the blues. I do wonder, like, how many of the special drills we might have in this kit. We didn't have any in those. Move this to the floor, why not? And you're probably noticing that these drills are not listed in DMC order. These are actually listed in order of weight. So, the amount of diamonds in each bag. So, yeah, it's not listed in DMC order. Okay, so we're getting into some browns here. Browns and like oranges. Ooh, here's our first AB drill, AB 3861. Yeah, this really pretty brown color, and you wanna know something? You don't see brown ABs that often. You really don't. Honestly, it's a treat whenever we do get them. I just think they're so pretty. AB drills. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these drills get their name from the Northern Lights, and they just have a really beautiful iridescent coating on the top. They make the drills sparkle and shine. They make the drills around them sparkle and shine. They're really gorgeous. So that's our first AB color. A good amount of that color. I'll be excited to see where that goes on the canvas. Beautiful. And again, not a huge canvas, but a good amount of colors. So we are gonna see quite a few colors with not too many of each drill color, but we actually have our next 3 special drills back to back. So we have our second AB, AB 995, a beautiful blue AB. Yeah, you guys know. You know how I am with my blue ABs and fairy dust. I love it when we see it. So we have this, and then we have our first fairy dust diamond. Oh, this really pretty like orange color. I don't know what I was thinking before. Z3825. So fairy dust drills are a lot more subtle than AB drills. These drills have a fine glitter coating on the top, and they give a really shimmery effect to the drills, and they're a little bit more subtle, but they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. So we have that, and then we have the quintessential white AB, AB 5200, just a really pretty white AB drill. I love how all 3 of those were just next to each other. And now we are just on the hunt. Well, we found 1 more, but 2 more fairy dust. Z3743. Ooh, yeah, so kind of like a taupe-ish kind of fairy dust color. I wonder if we're gonna see this next to the brown AB. It's possible. I love the look of ABs next to the fairy dust. So we have that fairy dust. Gorgeous. Yeah, we're kind of just seeing handfuls of these next colors. Then I think, is this our last strand? I feel like there's actually 2 strands in this. Oh, there are. Yeah, there really are a lot of colors in this diamond painting, which I really, honestly, I love that about Diamond Art Club. I do joke a lot about like, oh my gosh, I thought this would be less, or I thought this would be more. But really, truly, Diamond Art Club just picks the right amount of colors given the artwork to make it look as close to the original artwork as possible. And that's the goal, right? That's really truly what we want. We want it to look as good as possible. And if that means having, what was this, 82 colors? Was it 82? I'm looking at the sticker sheet now. 84. If that means having 84 colors in this kit, then that's exactly what that means. So I'm never upset by too many colors, personally. Anyways, we have our last strand of drills. We're still looking for that. Here we go. Final fairy dust. Z3726. This is like a, almost like a more reddish brown. Okay, so this is kind of a reddish brown fairy dust. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. That is stunning. And then we just have our final colors here. So that's pretty. Okay, let me get this canvas flipped over and I will zoom you guys out because I know we are still zoomed in here on this canvas, but we are gonna go special drill hunting. We could almost fit the entire thing in frame, but we can't quite fit it on frame. So as a reminder, we had 6 special drills in this kit. So I got my handy dandy sticker sheet. We have 3 ABs, a blue, a brown, and a white. And then we have, yeah, I think 3726 was this last one we saw. 3726. Okay, so we had 3 fairy dusts then. We had that almost reddish brown, the taupe, and the orange. The orange, the sticker's a little bit more on the brown side, so I was like, we didn't have a brown fairy dust. No, it was like the orange. Anyways, okay, let's take a look and see where these special drills go. Again, we didn't have a ton of them, so I'm wondering where we will find them in this canvas. But in the middle of these flowers here, that kind of reddish brown fairy dust we're seeing in the middle of these flowers here, that's gonna be really pretty. I feel like that's just gonna bring a lot of light to that area. That's gonna be gorgeous. I'm looking in the flowers and I'm not seeing anything else in the flowers. I don't think. Let's take a look at our tiger friend though, because I feel like, oh, actually, before we get into the tiger friend, these flowers? These might be flowers kind of glowing over here, or there's a glow coming in through over here. This is actually that blue AB color over there. Yeah, our tiger friend has got to have some of that orange. Yep. Okay, so our tiger friend has a little bit of that orange fairy dust in here, a little bit over here. Betcha we'll see more on this side of his body, but we have some of that. And we had a decent amount of that brown AB color. I'm not seeing it over here. Let me get this scooted up a bit and then we'll look at the right-hand side of the canvas. We are seeing more of that reddish brownish fairy dust in the middle of these flowers here. Oh, okay, inside his ear here, we have some of the white AB. So anywhere we see white on the canvas is gonna be the white AB. So we have some inside his ear here, a little bit inside, what is that? Oh, kind of like sparkling, like stars in the sky. We see a little bit of the white AB in there, a little bit more of the orange fairy dust over here. I also haven't seen any of that, what is that? The more like taupish colored fairy dust. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that because I don't think it's on this side. Let's move the canvas over a little bit. I know we're gonna find more special drills over here. So let's take a look. I'm not seeing any in the flowers over here from what I can tell. What about these flowers? This is actually surprisingly harder than I was anticipating on this canvas. I don't see any in there. Oh, no. I thought, okay, I was way off, but we do. Okay, actually, okay, highlighting this, the tiger's arm over here, we are seeing quite a bit of that brown AB color, giving highlights in some of the fur in his arm. Okay, and some of the brown fairy dust in that area as well, kind of highlighting his arm. So we'll see some of both of those fairy dust colors, or fairy dust and AB. And then we are seeing a little bit of that orange fairy dust in the tiger a little bit here as well, and then a little bit more of the white AB kind of highlighting his back a little bit, which is really pretty. And yes, I know we haven't seen much of the blue AB. I did see it up here, I believe, earlier. We have some really fun bright blue patches in the sky, and that is going to be a lot of our blue AB just in the sky. That's going to be really pretty. And then some of the little sparkles that we're seeing is actually some of the white AB kind of acting as just like stars in the sky. That's sprinkled all over. We're going to see a lot of the white AB in that. That's really pretty. And then up here we're seeing some more of that orange fairy dust in like the tree plants over here. So Yeah, you know, honestly, I probably did miss a few special drills, and I always think of that as a fun surprise treat for when you finally do start working on this diamond painting, but that is it. That is Tiger Sleeping by Cameron Gray, coming out on Saturday, April 25th. Let me know, is this a comment that, or is this a comment? Is this a kit that's on your list for Saturday? Are you wish listing it? Are you grabbing anything else that's previewed so far? I want to know all the things down below, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.